are in conversation with Neeraj Seth, an expert on the topic of strategic management. I'd like to know what kind of strategies do these companies use in the industry, the businesses. What strategies are they using? Can you throw some light on that for us, please?
There are several strategies which are available in the market and which are made use of by several market leaders and organizations. Some of them are in-house strategies, patented strategies. Some of them are, plug-and-play sort of strategies like product differentiation, cost competitiveness, and a very recent but a very powerful strategy which goes by the name of blue ocean strategy, which is nothing but simultaneous pursuit of differentiation and low cost strategies to create a new market space and come up with additional demand for your products. So I'll quickly touch upon each of these strategies so that people come to know of the most popular ones, at least through this medium. In product differentiation, what one needs to do is they tweak one of the features or several features of the product so that it is differentiated from other products available already in the market, and thereby they are able to attract customers, they are able to get traction, and they are able to create a niche for their product. So in product differentiation, you work upon the product. However, when we talk about cost competitiveness, we are majorly talking about commodities or products which are wherein product differentiation is not an option. Like, you cannot create differentiation in rice, although one may have already thought of having a basmati rice which is different from any other sort of rice, whole grain rice or something of that sort. But if product differentiation is not an option for the product, or if one is dealing with a commodity, the only option, the only strategy left in most of the cases is a price war, cost competitiveness. If you are able to manage your costs and if you are able to work on your profit margins in such a manner that you are able to push your commodity, your products into the market at a very reasonable price, then the strategy adopted by the organization is termed as cost competitiveness. However, when we talk about blue ocean strategy, which is definitely a very fancy name, and the name itself describes the essence of this strategy. In a blue ocean strategy, as I've already mentioned, it is a simultaneous pursuit of product differentiation as well as cost competitiveness strategies to create a new market space in order to become more successful in the industry. One of the segments is analytical tools, which are equally applicable and relevant at the individual level. Like, all of us know what SWOT is: strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Strengths and weaknesses is when we do a bit of introspection. We look inside and we come to know that these are our strengths, these are our weaknesses. This can be done at the individual level also. This can be focused or relevant to a particular task at hand, or can be generic in nature. However, when we look outside or when we assess the external environment, we come to know we actually come up with opportunities and threats which are posed by the external environment. So this can be done. This is one of the analytical tools, and based on these analytical tools, these robust strategies can be developed. Obviously, you have to focus on your strengths and try and eradicate, if not eradicate, diminish or remove the weaknesses as much as possible. Similarly, we need to exploit the opportunities that are posed by the external from the external environment, and we have to prevent ourselves from the threats. So this was about SWOT, which obviously we can dwell upon if time permits. Apart from SWOT, some of the very basic or nascent analytical tools would comprise of BCG matrix, wherein you do a product categorization based on two axes. One of them being the market share, in the whole sector, and the other axis, on the y-axis, we plot the sectoral growth of that particular product in the market. If it is, if we are a market leader and the sector is also growing, we categorize that particular product line into stars. If not, these are they can be cash cows, or they can be other dogs, for instance. So once you have categorized, you need to focus on your stars, the star products, and you need to phase out the products which are not relevant, which are not contributing to your bottom line as far as an organization is concerned. Apart from these two, there can be other analytical tools like the McKinsey matrix or IFE, internal factor evaluation or external factor evaluation. There are several analytical tools which are very simple to operate.